Russia is a country where community ties are as strong as steel, where husbands follow the age-old tradition of letting their wives entertain strangers throughout the night. This practice has sparked excitement and controversy, as Russia is known as the largest country in the world, spanning over 17 million square kilometers. Within Russia lies the mysterious and secluded region of Chukotka, where President Putin once stated that the country's future resides. Chukotka is not only abundant in gold, but also home to unique tribes with rich cultures, particularly known for the practice of husbands allowing their wives to engage in hospitality by sleeping with guests or renting them out. Join us as we delve into some of the most peculiar facts about Chukotka, the custom of women sleeping with strangers. In one of Russia's most isolated regions, Chukotka, there is a unique tradition where Eskimo women may sleep with strangers, but only with the approval of their husbands, as a gesture of hospitality. This practice, which is deeply rooted in ancient customs, reflects the cultural norms and harsh realities of Arctic life. The Eskimo women in Chukotka are renowned for their resilience and good health, often taking on the role of providers for their families. The men in the community highly esteem their women, considering them to be strong and resourceful, which is why they seldom marry outside their ethnicity. During the long winters that can extend up to 8 months, the dynamics of relationships are particularly significant. The tradition of women sleeping with strangers continues not because of desire, but due to the severe natural conditions they face. These women frequently give birth to numerous children, though unfortunately, not all survive in such a harsh environment. The practice of sharing wives with other men is not uncommon among Eskimos, and historically, short-term wife rentals were practiced, whereby a hunting man might take a wife who was introduced to him for the duration of the trip. Sharing a wife is seen as a sign of respect, and refusal is viewed as disrespectful to the woman's husband and family. Widows are even encouraged to sleep with strangers, and if they become pregnant, the entire village celebrates. This custom helps address issues within the closed community, such as health problems resulting from incestuous relationships and the challenges of raising a child in extreme conditions. Eskimos display a relaxed attitude towards sex, with women of varying ages, social statuses, and appearances receiving love and admiration. The idea of virginity is non-existent, as a woman being a virgin simply implies she has never been with a man. The more children a woman gives birth to, the greater the joy for all. Eskimo women often have fuller bodies with a higher percentage of body fat, which helps insulate them from severe weather conditions. Their almond-shaped eyes shield them from the glare of snow and bright sunlight, while their skin tones, ranging from medium to light brown, provide natural protection against the Arctic environment. Living in challenging conditions fosters a strong sense of community and mutual support among the Eskimos, whose lifestyle revolves around traditional practices like fishing, hunting, and crafting. However, modern influences have also made their way into their lives, striking a balance between tradition and contemporary living. The impressive characteristics of women and their health in Chukotka are sure to surprise you. Women enjoy piercings. Women often enjoy piercings and are sometimes stronger than men. Body piercings have been a common tradition in Chuka and among some Native American tribes in North America since ancient times. Throughout history, women have adorned themselves with piercings in their noses, lips, and even cheeks. Traditional northern jewelry known as libre is typically made from animal bones or stones. In 2016, archaeologist Danila Leno discovered 2 small stone cats in the Tyr region that were used as cheek and lip ornaments. Similar jewelry has also been found in Kamchatka. Many visitors in the first half of the 20th century observed the custom of Eskimo women wearing hats made of mammoth or walrus fur. Eskimos have endured harsh conditions for centuries, influencing their views on women. Asian and American Eskimo men tend to choose strong and resilient women to marry. Thin and weak Eskimo women often struggle in marriages and frequently work on farms. Eskimo stories often depict strong women who can perform physically demanding tasks. In Eskimo families, women are commonly taller and stronger than men due to their heavy workloads. While husbands typically hunt, fish, and trade, women take on more physical tasks. Refusing a guest is forbidden. Rejecting a guest is strictly prohibited among the Chukotka people, who are also known as Chukchi. They have thrived in the tundra since ancient times, referring to themselves as Lureti, which translates to honest people. Unlike other indigenous groups in Siberia, they were never conquered by the military. In the 17th century, they maintained their independence until the 1930s when they became part of state-run economic collectives, resulting in significant changes to their way of life and culture. Renowned for their kindness and generosity, the Chukotka people inhabit the Chukotka Peninsula, the least populated region in Russia. Nomadic tribes arrived in Chukotka in the 16th century to raise reindeer on the desolate plains. Over time, the Chukchi made a transition to fishing in the sea. During the fall season, visitors can engage in markets where natural products such as seafood and seaweed are traded for fur coats, sausages, and vegetables from the mainland. Indigenous people make up only a quarter of Chukotka's population, with the majority being newcomers who have chosen to settle there, despite the harsh environment. Community members support and rely on each other, with hospitality being a deeply rooted tradition. Known as Kunonga, this tradition of welcoming guests underscores the strong community ties and the necessity for mutual support in Chukotka's challenging environment. Upon the arrival of guests, they are warmly received and provided with food, shelter, and warmth without hesitation, reflecting respect and generosity. This practice is crucial in a land like Chukotka, where isolating living conditions make such customs essential for fostering trust and cooperation among residents. Unwavering hospitality is a testament to the resilience and unity of the Chukchi people, ensuring that everyone is valued and cared for in times of need. The community takes care of orphans, widows, and the needy, while stinginess and selfishness are frowned upon as the worst traits in Chukchi culture. It is considered taboo to refuse help, emphasizing the importance of mutual support and solidarity in the Chukotka community. Tattoos as talismans. In Chukotka today, it is uncommon to see Eskimo women with traditional tattoos, but 50 to 70 years ago, these tattoos were considered a beautiful symbol of happiness and family. Anthropologist Sergei Rudenko observed that by 1945, most women in the region had tattoos on their bodies and faces, making them more attractive to men. Girls were typically tattooed before marriage, and finding a good partner without tattoos was challenging. The tattooing process, which involved rubbing soot on a thread and pulling it under the skin, was painful, but women endured it for the sake of beauty. Eskimo women commonly had striped tattoos on their chins, foreheads, and cheeks, as well as more intricate designs like ovals, V-shaped whale tails, and tridents. Today, these traditional tattoos are mainly seen on older women in certain parts of Chukotka, as younger Eskimo women prefer modern tattoo designs reflecting global youth culture. Despite this shift, the region has hidden treasures that make it unique. The most remote and sparsely populated place in Russia. Chukotka, Russia's most remote and sparsely populated region, is known for its stunning beauty, vast gold mines, and rich indigenous cultures. With a population of 50,000, it borders the Sakha Republic, Magadan Province, and Kamchatka, allowing locals to travel visa-free to Alaska, located 53 miles across the Bering Strait. President Putin once emphasized Chukotka's potential as Russia's future. The landscape of Chukotka is characterized by rugged plateaus, towering mountain peaks, and endless tundra. With winters lasting up to 10 months and brief bursts of summer, the region's rivers and lakes are crucial to its inhabitants, while the diverse vegetation and wildlife enhance its allure. The cultural mosaic of Chukotka includes Russians, Chukchi, Yukagir, and Koryak peoples, each with unique languages, attire, cuisine, and customs. Visitors can experience traditional festivals and savor indigenous delicacies. Despite its harsh climate and sparse population, Chukotka holds immense wealth beneath its permafrost, such as vast gold reserves and valuable minerals. Sparse forests and typical tundra vegetation like mosses, lichens, and blueberry shrubs thrive in the region. The cranberry flower symbolizes the resilience of Chukotka, which is influenced by the climates of two oceans, resulting in frequent storms and long periods without sunlight. The indigenous peoples of Chukotka, descended from Paleo-Siberian hunters from Central and East Asia, have maintained their traditions despite past disruptions during the Soviet era. With great potential for ecotourism and adventure tourism, Chukotka is a sanctuary for rare wildlife species like polar bears, reindeer, Arctic foxes, and seals. Investments made by former Governor Roman Abramovich in infrastructure, education, and housing have revitalized the local economy. Chukotka promises to impress anyone as a unique destination. Unique tent homes, the unique tented houses. The distinctive tent houses of Chukotka, Russia, known as Uranga, are a captivating representation of architecture designed to endure the harsh Arctic weather. These structures, which are circular or oval in shape, are constructed from wooden poles or whale bones and covered with reindeer skins or canvas for insulation. Uranga houses provide excellent protection against extreme weather conditions and can be easily assembled and disassembled, making them ideal for the nomadic Chukchi people. The interior of the tents is divided into separate areas for sleeping, cooking, and storage, with raised platforms adorned with fur. Despite the influence of modernity and the challenges brought on by climate change, the Uranga remains a symbol of Chukchi heritage, being still utilized in cultural ceremonies and educational exhibitions that highlight the resilience and creativity of this indigenous community. Many Chukchi individuals have now shifted to residing in single-story wooden houses and older apartment buildings, abandoning the traditional Uranga. Nevertheless, the legacy of these unique homes remains a source of pride and an integral part of their cultural heritage. Unique reindeer herding skills. The Chukchi people have long been known for their unique skills in reindeer herding, a tradition passed down through generations. This special aspect of Chukchi culture demonstrates a deep bond with reindeer, which are seen as more than just livestock. They are companions, a source of sustenance, and cultural symbols. Reindeer play a crucial role in transporting people across the harsh northern terrain and provide essential food, including meat, milk, and hides, used in traditional dishes to provide necessary nutrients in the cold climate. The tanned hides are also utilized to create warm clothing that protects the Chukchi from freezing temperatures, while antlers and bones are fashioned into household items, hunting tools, and intricate jewelry, showcasing the creativity and craftsmanship of the artisans. Children in the community learn herding skills at a young age, developing an understanding of each reindeer's behavior and mastering the use of lassos to control them. However, factors such as climate change and modern influences have led many young Chukchi to migrate to urban areas in search of education and job opportunities, posing a threat to these cherished traditions. In order to safeguard their heritage, the Chukchi have combined traditional herding practices with modern techniques and have embraced tourism to share their culture with the global community, raising awareness of their unique reindeer herding culture. The strong connection that the Chukchi people have with their reindeer embodies a robust cultural identity and a harmonious relationship with nature, highlighting the importance of preserving these traditions in order to pass on these values to future generations about living in harmony with the natural world. Chukchi. People heal from nature. The Chukchi people possess exceptional skills in reindeer herding, which are complemented by their rich tradition of natural medicine that has been passed down through generations. This tradition is deeply rooted in a belief in the healing powers of nature, with remedies being sourced from herbs, plants, and animals found in their environment. Their knowledge, refined through practical experience and oral tradition, includes the use of tundra herbs like lian for treating coughs and colds, blueberries for diarrhea, and reindeer fat for healing wounds and burns. They also utilize acupuncture to address pain and inflammation. Many Chukchi individuals still have faith in these natural treatments, and their unique medical practices are beginning to gain international recognition. The land of 50 degrees Celsius. Have you ever considered how different life must be in a place where temperatures can plummet to minus 50 degrees Celsius? This is the daily reality for the Chukchi people. To get to Anadyr, the administrative center of Chukotka, you must travel nearly 4,000 miles from Moscow. Due to the harsh winters with temperatures plummeting to 50 below, very few people visit Chukotka. Despite the extreme cold, the Chukchi are known for being very friendly. They consider themselves genuine people and look down upon those who do not help the elderly, orphans, widows, or the poor. Unfortunately, the harsh environment in Chukotka leads to a short average lifespan of only 45 years. The residents of Chukotka prefer natural materials for their clothing, such as cotton turtlenecks, wool sweaters, fur hats, and long hooded fur coats. In slightly milder conditions, around 30 below, they switch to ski gear. Even students brave the cold without hats and ankle boots. The brief summer in Chukotka brings some relief with temperatures occasionally reaching 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit, allowing the permafrost to thaw temporarily. With minimal annual precipitation, mainly snow, Chukotka remains a rugged, remote, and inhospitable region. Enormous gold reserves. Chukotka's vast gold reserves below the permafrost are attracting attention from global mining companies, with experts estimating that the region holds trillions of dollars worth of gold. Referred to as Russia's gold belt, Chukotka is believed to have around 2,000 tons of gold reserves, with major mines like the Kupol mine, Russia's third largest, holding approximately 4,500 tons. Geologists believe that there are many more undiscovered mines in the region, leading to a promising future for mining activities. To encourage investment, the Russian government has introduced favorable laws to support mining in Chukotka, while improvements in infrastructure such as roads, seaports, and airports have made gold transportation more efficient. With the global price of gold on the rise, mining in Chukotka has become increasingly profitable, attracting major companies like Kinross Gold, Polyus Gold, and Highland Gold Mining. The Russian government's goal is to transform Chukotka into the world's largest gold mining hub in the next 10 years. Despite facing challenges such as harsh weather conditions and high transportation costs due to the remote location. Despite these challenges, the potential of gold mining in Chukotka remains significant and continues to draw global attention. The question remains, however, about how local residents manage their daily expenses in this region. The cost of living is quite high. Living in Chukotka, Russia can be expensive due to the harsh climate. However, for a single person, monthly expenses typically range between $1,500 to $1,800, depending on lifestyle and location. Rent prices vary significantly. A furnished 85 square meter apartment in a more expensive area can cost around $1,158, while in a typical area it is about $672. A smaller 45 square meter studio apartment costs approximately $66. Utilities for a two-person household in an 85 square meter apartment, including heating, electricity, gas, and water, usually total around $93 per month. For a single person living in a 45 square meter studio, utility costs are around $56 monthly. Groceries are reasonably priced, with a liter of milk costing about 96 cents and a dozen eggs around $1.56. Public transportation is affordable, with a monthly ticket costing approximately $23. Gasoline prices are roughly 60 cents per liter. Access to healthcare is affordable, with a short visit to a private doctor typically costing around $23 and a box of antibiotics with 12 doses priced at approximately $7. Recreational activities are also reasonably priced, with a basic dinner for two costing around $20, movie tickets for two approximately $9, and a monthly gym membership about $54. Maintaining traditional beliefs. Despite the fast pace of modern life, the Chukchi people hold on to their traditional beliefs. They value their traditions, way of life, and rituals, which demonstrate a strong connection to nature. Folk tales that have been passed down through generations depict a mystical world where humans and animals coexist, such as reindeer sacrificing themselves for humanity, or a man rescuing two dying puppies. These stories humanize animals and embody Chukchi spirituality. The creativity of the Chukchi people can be seen in their intricate bone carvings, made from materials like ivory and reindeer hide. These carvings often depict scenes from folktales and are used in everyday life as unique sculptures and household items. In the 19th century, storytelling through bone carvings emerged as a distinctive art form that helped preserve Chukchi culture. The Chukchi people celebrate their heritage through various festivals and rituals held throughout the year. For example, A 3-day festival with continuous drum beats is held to honor the reindeer. In March, there is a festival dedicated to the sun. And in June, ancestors are celebrated through traditional dances and songs. Despite the harsh environment they live in, the Chukchi express unity and pride, maintaining a cheerful spirit and facing death without fear. Known for their hospitality and kindness, the Chukchi people are always willing to help those in need, particularly the elderly, children, and the poor. Strong sense of community. Community is at the core of Chukchi life, where the unity, cooperation, and mutual support of its members are crucial for maintaining their unique cultural identity, especially in the challenging tundra environment. In this close-knit community, people come together to hunt, herd reindeer, build homes, and prepare for winter as a collective effort. When a family is in need, the community rallies to provide both material and spiritual assistance. The elders play a vital role in passing down survival skills, language, customs, and rituals to the younger generation, ensuring the continuity of their traditions. This strong sense of community is reflected in their hunting rituals for good luck and protection, as well as in their festive gatherings filled with singing and shared joy. The solidarity of the Chukchi people not only helps them navigate environmental obstacles, but also contributes to a warm and happy life, preserving their unique cultural heritage. Proud of national identity. The Chukchi people are a unique group of people who cherish and preserve traditional elements, such as language, culture, music, art, and beliefs. Language is a cornerstone of their culture, and they take pride in using their mother tongue in daily conversations, ceremonies, and education. They also learn to read and write in Russian. Clothing is crafted from reindeer skin and other natural materials, intricately decorated with patterns and motifs that reflect their cultural identity and social status. Traditional attire includes the kirka, a knee-length cloak made from reindeer skin and fox or wolf fur, while women wear additional gowns with beads embroidery and fur trim. Both men and women wear high boots and leather underwear, essential for surviving the harsh climate. The Chukchi diet relies heavily on reindeer products, fish, and wild berries, and their traditional dishes offer unique flavors and high nutritional value. Music and art play significant roles in their cultural life, with dances, songs, and artwork often retelling legends. Spirituality is essential to the Chukchi people, who believe in God's ancestors and nature spirits. They perform traditional rituals to show respect, seek blessings, luck, and peace. Family roles are defined by men handling hunting, fishing, and collecting firewood, while women manage household tasks such as cleaning, repairing tents, cooking, sewing, and mending clothes. The Chukchi believe that every creature has its own soul, and their folklore includes tales about the formation of the earth, moon, sun, and stars. Unique counting system. The Chukchi people use a unique counting system based on 20 units, demonstrating their adaptability and creativity. This vigesimal system is not just theoretical, but is incorporated into their daily lives, including counting reindeer, fish, and sharing food. It is also integral to their traditional rituals and folklore. The vigesimal system is practical, as it allows for easy tracking of herds of animals in groups of 20. This unique system, also used by the ancient Maya, showcases the Chukchi's ingenuity and their tailored approach to mathematics in harmony with their environment. So guys, did you enjoy the video? Which of these incidents in Russia's remote land made you feel revolt according to your point of view? Comment us below in the comment section. If you want to wonder more, tune in up for our next upcoming video. Thank you for watching.